Hey, good afternoon. Welcome back again. The Trigger, Rich Bontrager, back with you midway through the week, celebrating Flag Day. We are celebrating the official declaration that Stars and Stripes was adapted for our country as our flag 246 years ago. Can you believe that? I wasn't around. But also, it's my birthday today. So I'm celebrating Flag Day and my birthday. So it's a great day. And welcome back for another edition of 2 p.m. with The Trigger. We're always here to help you shine on camera, shine on stage, elevate you and your brand authority because you matter. Your brand matters, and how you communicate, how you come across is very important to what you do today to grow your brand. And today, we could have a special guest. Regina Garay is going to join me live here on the camera stage. And let me tell you a little bit about Regina. She's the founder of the Right Brain Loves Left. Yes, you heard me right. Right Brain Loves Left. It's a company dedicated to helping small businesses with their projects, their goals, their marketing and management. Regina has a wealth of experience in both profit and nonprofit organizations, having led digital, social media, and traditional marketing campaigns, as well as project management activities and outreach efforts through the community. And in addition to her work, Regina also finds time to volunteer her skills with various organizations, including marketing mentor for the nationwide SCORE program, which is a very, very interesting program. So we talk about you, your brand, your authority, and here comes another person that talks about it. Here comes Regina Garay.
Hi, Rich. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you? Thanks for being here.
Good. Happy birthday, by the way.
Thank you.
Excited to celebrate that and Flag Day. I had no idea. 246 years.
They had to do something to commemorate my birth.
Absolutely. And we are all the better for you being here.
So you have been in this business for a while, but first of all, tell us about Right Brain Loves Left. How did you even come up with that title for a business name?
It's, I have an artistic mind frame, and I was an artist. I did murals, Venetian plaster, decorative painting, and I very much identified with being a right brain person. But then I realized as a small business that I created invoices, I kept stock, I did my bookkeeping. I have very, strong left brain skills too. And when you use them together, you actually have a more successful outcome. So that's why I came up with Right Brain Loves Left, because together you can create magic more so than if you just leaned on one side.
So you're using the whole kit and caboodle.
I'm trying. And it's funny, when I was growing up, my math teachers used to tell me, you have the aptitude, but not the attitude. So I don't like math, but I'm able to use it. So just because you don't like something doesn't mean you don't have the skills for it.
Yeah, I don't like math either, and I don't have the skills for it. So I'm over 2 over on that column. You have been involved with marketing, digital, the traditional marketing. I'm curious, what's your view on how we've traversed this marketing world since COVID, and we're much more on camera, much more digital? What have you learned and seen through all this transition?
Well, first of all, we're a lot more transparent and a lot more real, so whereas before there was more of a curated form of social media, now we're, much more transparent about who we are, what we believe in, what we do. And it's refreshing, because then we can really get to the heart of what a company is, who a person is, what a brand feels and shares and cares about.
So what was your favorite part of doing all that stuff? Because some people are into the post, the creative, the colors and stuff. Others are into, I want to make as much lead gen as I can and flow in and pack the email funnel. What's your favorite part of all this?
Oh, gosh. I think really seeing the analytics, the insights, what resonates with people. So we would create these beautiful campaigns and we would test them, and then seeing the insights, seeing what really resonated with somebody. Was it somebody standing next to their car, or was it somebody driving down the road? What was better? So I think for me, it was seeing the results of what people liked and enjoyed.
So that's kind of interesting, because a lot of people are testing out covers for YouTube videos, and they're trying to figure out which post generates more likes. And often you'll get like 4 different graphics, A, B, C, D. Vote for which one you like. So did you do a lot of that? The sample to figure out what the minds and the hearts were going for?
We mostly did more A/B testing. So we would, do the campaigns in half and use different visuals for each or
Okay.
different videos and then see what resonated most. That's where we were more. Of course, you can, take a poll of your audience and have them involved in the process as you go along. That's fun too.
So you offer courses, training through your company.
I do.
What's your most popular one that people gravitate to themselves?
The one that's the most popular is how to manage your social media effectively.
Ooh.
Because I meet I meet a lot of small businesses, and when you say the word social media or marketing, they kind of do this cringe thing, and they start, self-guilt. Oh my God, I haven't done it in 2 weeks. Oh my gosh, I really got to get to that, and it really shouldn't be that way. It might not be fun for you, but you can definitely consistently post. And there's ways that you can get around that and share everything about what your company does all at the same time. So
So social media effectively. I love how you titled that, because people are forever chasing, and they're posting here and posting there, and they're trying so hard, but they don't have an effective or a plan, and they're always
right.
like in the moment. Oh crap! I didn't post it. I got to post something. Oh my gosh!
Exactly.
How
Yes.
did you help them get through that?
Yes. And they have to get through that because it's not sustainable to feel this guilt time and time and time again about your social media. So if you do get ahead of it, you're feeling a bit of a relief. This is taken care of. I'm actually sharing effectively about my different services. I'm adding stuff that's fun. It's a more well-rounded because you have time to plan for that and get ahead of it.
So, what would be some simple tips that you could give for people that are feeling that? Because it's a very real, and it's probably the number one kind of reason people burn out and just give up.
Here's some tips. Okay. So think about what your brand or what your company offers, and just kind of map it out into topics. And then put those topics in order of priority, and things that you have a lot of content for within those topics. Then take a calendar and put those topics out and schedule them out, so that you kind of see a well-rounded 2 weeks, a well-rounded week. And in between, have some moments of here's where I am today. You can share that, in the moment, but at the very least, you have things that are scheduled and put together that can fill in when you're so busy with work that you can't post.
So, what about things like Hootsuite? For a while, Hootsuite was free for a
Mhm.
very long time. Now they have a price on it. What sort of system would you use for pre-uploading, pre-planning, so it automatically drops in when you want to, and you don't have to go chase it every day?
One of my favorites is Later, because when you put in images in later.com, it's a scheduling platform. It creates a media library for you so that you can always and you can tag that digital media library. So if you upload several pictures of a project, you can tag that, let's say you're a kitchen designer, you can tag it cabinets, kitchen, farmhouse, cream, so, and all these things, so that when you later on are looking for images, you can reshare or repurpose some of the things that you have in your digital media library. So that's always a very important component to look at least for me, when you're looking at a scheduling platform. The second thing is, just looking that they actually cover the social media sites that you're nurturing. So if you're doing, LinkedIn or YouTube or Twitter, make sure that they cover all of them. Most scheduling platforms will. Somebody like a Metricool also covers Google My Business. So if you're updating your Google Business profile, sorry, it's not Google My Business, it's Google Business Profile. They can help update that as well. So you just kind of got to take a look at who offers what you need.
Jan's dropping in here today, and she said she does some of that fun stuff. She talks about vegetables and positivity and drops some of that fun little nurturing stuff in. So she's got it going on.
She does. And there are people, who really get into, for instance, you might share some produce and talk about the history of it or what different types there are, so you can be an informative social media, have some of that in addition to sharing what you do and what you have.
Well, and again, with any social media now, it's not just transactional, it's relationship. You
Yes.
have to give the personality and you have to make it relationship. For a lot of people, it's really hard, but they don't know how to mesh the two worlds of relationship and business. It's usually one way or the other. People are like, oh, yeah, I can have a lot of friends, but I'm never going to make any money. And the other one, they're like, I want to make money. I don't care about the friends. But you do have to blend them both together, don't you?
You do. You do. And for those who feel a little bit of reticence of sharing who they are or, sharing about themselves a little more, or even showing up on camera, it does get easier. You just have to practice, and you can practice all day being in front of the video camera. Nobody has to see that. You just have to get comfortable in front of it and go from there.
Because I can help you with that, by the way.
Yes, you can.
I actually can help you with that. So,
hey, so you know exactly what I'm talking about, Rich. It's small, those small steps that help you create those real connections with people who are following you on social media.
I also want to make sure we touched on, you were recently on one of our market appeal symposiums. Thank you for being a part of the Achievement Symposium. Yes. What was that like for you to be a part of an event where we wrapped around the theme and we talked about achieving, pushing the goals, planning the goals?
It was exciting, and it was good to see other speakers as well and hear what they had to say. Achievement is such a great subject to talk about, not just for small businesses, but personally. Because, there's a lot of things that we do that we achieve that, sometimes we don't celebrate ourselves, but we should. And there's a lot that we can continue achieving and continue to push our boundaries. So I thought it was a great symposium.
Well, you also do similar stuff with an organization called SCORE. You are a mentor for SCORE, small business entrepreneurs. And a lot of it is really getting off the ground with the fundamentals of it. What do you do exactly? And how much fun do you have with that?
Oh, I love SCORE. It's such a great nonprofit organization. They're nationwide. There's local SCORE chapters everywhere. You go to SCORE, SCORE.org. I'm a subject matter mentor, marketing, but I also help with their workshops, and I also help put together events. For instance, in December, we're putting together an event on how to finance your business. So they help.
Who doesn't want that? Right there. I'm coming.
It's fantastic. And it's all free. They assign you a mentor. That mentor finds people who has expertise in exactly what you need, and they help you through that. It's a fantastic organization.
It really is a great organization. I have used it in the startup of Rock to Stage Media. They have regional, local chapters, but again, it really is great. And it's great to give back. It's got to be fun for you to say, been there, done that. Let me help you out.
I do. I love nonprofits. I love helping. I love volunteering. It's kind of, when you think about a business, you think about what you can get. Can I get that sale? Can I get that person to follow me? Can I get that email address? And we also have to kind of shift that thinking and think, what can I get back to my community? How can I help others? I love that.
Well, you have a great thing going on. And here is the QR code. Grab your phones, zap the QR code to learn more about Regina Garay and the Right Brain Loves Left. That's the name of the company. Go to the website. She'll answer all your questions. But you really have programs to help people grow and scale, right?
I do. And they're twofold. Some are custom training courses where I work one-on-one with someone on their specific challenges. And the other are business boosters where they're small 1-hour classes. The student size is limited, but I train you. And then the second half, we screen share, we talk about your questions. So it's a very interactive session, and I love doing it. I love helping small businesses and nonprofits. It really is a passion.
Jan got a grant from SCORE. She scored with SCORE.
Yes, Jan.
She came out okay there.
Yeah.
Regina Garay, again, I've been sharing your LinkedIn a little bit on screen and things like that. But what's the best way to find you, get in touch with you, to follow up with you besides, of course, going to your website?
Instagram is great. I'm Right Brain Loves Left at Instagram. LinkedIn as well. Please always, you can message me there, and there you go.
Regina Garay, great to have you here on 2 p.m. with the Trigger, and I'm sure we're going to see you around the Market Appeal Symposium probably again, right?
Yes, you
You're
are.
going to stick around?
Absolutely. Yes, you are.
Regina Garay, thanks for being here with us today. And again, 2 p.m. live. We're always here at 2 p.m. Eastern time every day, streaming on multiple channels to help you shine on camera, shine on stage, and to inform you about amazing people like Regina. We love to have people come on and share what they're doing. If you would like to be featured on a 2 p.m. with the Trigger, hit that QR code right there. Let's talk about getting you on. Tell a little bit of your story. Use this as a lead magnet to draw people to you. Love to feature people and learn more about what you've got going on and what you are doing in your space of authority, because you are an authority, you are an expert, and people need to find you, like you, and follow you and connect. So please hit that QR code and come and join us. That's going to do it for today. We'll be back tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern time, streaming live, again, helping you shine on camera every day. We'll see you tomorrow at 2 p.m.